Hey everybody, Axe Bigley here, and I'm going to do another episode of I Eat Weird Crap because I've got nothing else to do. So, I have several items here with me today. I have Buddha Jumps Over the Wall. It's a kind of soup. Hopefully it won't give me explosive diarrhea to where I can propel myself over a wall. Hopefully I don't know. But I have that. I have I go from right from being as crass and as irreverent as possible to going to an item that is full of reverence and respect, and that's a mooncake, Chinese mooncake. I have my fact checker on the side there. A lot of history behind these things. I'll try to give you the Reader's Digest version as best as possible today, and I also have Japanese style red bean mochi or malachi or something. I don't know how you're supposed to say that. And lastly, I have Betty Crocker's maple bacon cookies. Now I do have a few of these with me. There's maple bacon frosting that they also made. I had that on there as well. This is limited edition, probably because nobody wants to buy it. So I'm gonna try that last. First things first, though. Buddha Jumps Over the Wall. Now, I looked at this. I saw the images of the food that's on there. I'm like, yeah, it looks a little interesting. And then I saw the name of it. Buddha Jumps Over the Wall. This is premium. Buddha Jumps Over the Wall, by the way. That is the longest name for a soup I've ever heard in my life, or a stew, or collection of bits in a sauce. It's just direction. Buddha jumps over the wall in bowl, warm, then serve while hot. So apparently he jumps over the wall while in a bowl. That's interesting. I didn't know Buddha was known for his high jump skills. Anyway, ingredients. This is the kicker here: shark fin. Fish maw. I'm assuming maw means something to do with the fish mouth or head. Fresh tuna maw. Chinese mushroom. Bamboo tissue. Whether it's facial tissue or otherwise, I'm not entirely sure. Sea cucumber. Scallop. Sweet. It's J-I space Z-H-I. So if you're better at pronouncing, see, I'm not even good at pronouncing things, then I'm sure you can tell me how it's supposed to be said. Chicken broth, which contains oyster sauce, pepper, modified cornstarch, sugar, salt, ginger, garlic, chicken extract powder. I knew chicken had to be in there somewhere. So, with that said, I have a bowl. Locate the camera down here so I can pour this. You know what? I'm gonna pull a mic. Mike C, one of my good, what I feel a good friend on YouTube. He does a deal where he uses his smartest of phones to record the bowl and put it in like a little insert shot or full screen. I'll make my mind up about that during editing. So, with that said, I will pop this open. Which let's check there's no date. So, as wonderful as that is. Refrigerate after opening, and yabba dabba do. Serving suggestion. It's just a picture of the food. It doesn't really have it in any container or whatever else. So let's get that out of there, and let's bing, turn this on. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Let me try this the proper way. There we go. Woo! Look at that. And look at my terrible... There we go. Oh, much butter, maybe. There, it actually went to HD now. Okay. So, yeah, it's floaty stuff, and we're going to pour it into the slime bowl. Oh! Doesn't that look wonderful? Ew. Yeah, ew. My fact checker just ewed. Oh, there's some things in there. Let's see if I can figure out what's what. That's a something. That's maybe sea cucumber. That looks like maybe sea cucumber. That looks like some lunch lady Doris's hairnet. That looks like soggy bread. I don't know what half this is. So With that, that doesn't look like hair. That's kind of gross. That just looks like someone skinned a rat. I don't. That looks not yummy. So with that said, I'm going to go cook this, smell my house, fill my house with all sorts of possibly disgusting smells. Let me smell this in its raw and possibly uncooked form. That. Does that smell good? At all? I didn't smell the bowl ahead of time, so it might be bowl residuals. No, that's from the kids. You know what it smells like? And I'm not joking. I made a joke about it looking like Legislative Doris' hairnet parts. That's what it smells like. It smells like hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go cook this. Yeah, I hated this up. I took another whiff of the can. Made me kind of gag. So with that said, let's show you what the smoke is, the wafting aroma of this. That does not smell good whatsoever, and it is reflexing in my throat. You know what? Here's the thing. You know what, people? I have to remember something. This is what I have to have in my mind. It may smell disgusting. That's fine. I smelled food that actually smelled like poop, but tasted wonderful. Okay? This is a mental thing. Okay? This is all up in your brain box here, okay? It does smell like hair. And there's a fibrous something or other in there. I don't know what that is. But it's a mental thing. This is like Andrew Zimmern kind of stuff here. Okay, this is an experience. I'm sure this is something that wherever it came from, you know, in their indigenous households, they probably eat on a semi-regular basis. I'm sure it probably tastes a lot better than this because this is canned, just as true, real ravioli from, you know, somebody's Italian grandma's house tastes a heck of a lot better than Chef Boyardee. Okay, I'm trying. It's mental. Okay. However, in case it becomes physical, I do have my bucket of puke here in case I need it. So, thankfully, it's empty. So, let's see. There, I'm gonna try first thing with the. I don't know what half this stuff is. And nothing stays on the fork. Stab something, whatever comes up, I'm gonna eat it. All right. So. Alright, so there's whatever this is. I have no idea. Just plop back down in there. Get on the fork. Maybe everything here is actually made from Buddha and it's trying to jump off my fork. Maybe that should be called Buddha jumps off your fork. I got a couple of things there. I want to keep them separate. I don't want the flavors to mix. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's get rid of that for right now. Dang it! I think that's the sea cucumber. I think this is part of the sea cucumber here. Let me try to show you this. Sea cucumber, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure the light is bleached because of the color is bleached because of the light I have here. So I think this is sea cucumber. Not entirely sure, but I'm going to try it. Doesn't smell entirely good, but I'm going to try at least one of everything, whatever, something. It could be shark fin, actually. So this looks sort of cartilagey and gelatinous. So that very well could be shark fin. There's a lot. I can taste definitely the chicken broth in there with the other. Whatever, it's just very chewy, very meaty. So. That tang of that smell is part of the taste, which it may be part of the bits of it still in my mouth. That is, I still smell it. It's the tang of the smell, the really hardcore like hair smell, is actually part of the flavor as well. For people who don't know, there's a big thing with your sense of smell and your sense of taste. They're very linked. So there are at times a lot of things that smell like they taste, or they taste like how other things smell. You've probably seen those little strawberry candies that were filled with goo. They taste like the smell of like a perfume that I found once. I do not imagine that I'm going to make it too far into this because, trying to swallow that piece right there, that charcoalberry thin stuff, I kind of wanted to gag. No lie. There, you know what? Now that I'm thinking of it, it's almost like an irony taste, which may be part from the can. I'm not entirely sure, but it's almost like I had a cut in my mouth. Right now, after eating that, it's what it tastes like. So there's a heavy iron taste. It's still like right in the back of my throat. But here's a spongy bit that looked like wet bread, and it still smells like it did. If I can eat one of everything in here without actually getting sick, I will be happy with myself. Because I've yet to find something. As I said in my last video, condemning myself, that I've yet to find anything that made me become ill. So here's the wet bread stuff. Oh man, that was hard going down. That was very, very like piece of fat. This is nothing. Gonna be fun for you guys. Watch me just do another drink of water, try to get the taste out of my mouth. Honestly, I think this is the one that's gonna break me. I'm sweating not only because my AC is off right now, but because this is. I would think I'd be sweating right now anyway. And you know, it's not the mental. It's literally just the taste of it. That's really, really, really bad. I'm almost about to tap out right now without trying the rest of it. I really don't want to eat this piece. I seriously do not want to eat this piece because this is the bit that looks like wet hair. It looks like I pulled this out of my drain. Maybe I should mix that with that dirty water I had in the last video. It looks like I could probably use this as, like I've been watching Walking Dead a lot. I could probably use this as bits of scalp. Okay, if I was making my own zombie film, which I may do that, but regardless. They could probably repackage this as a zombie head stew and nobody would probably ever eat it. I really, folks, if you eat this, if you've ever eaten this on a regular basis, for those who have, man, this smell is killing me. The smell is killing me. And it tastes exactly as it smells, which is not good. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm really struggling with this one. Man, this looks like hair. Oh, this is going to be a whole video right here. Forget the other stuff will probably be in a sequel video I have to post, but man. I can't, why am I going to smell like it's going to smell any different than the rest of the bowl? It all has one unified nasty stank, okay? I'm sorry if you eat this on a regular basis and you love it. I apologize, but this has a nasty... Look, I'm a white boy from America, okay? Sue me, alright? There are certain things that I cannot get past. Now, I'm trying, okay? This is the nature of my show. I am a culinary adventurist. This is an adventure. This is like, you know... most things I've eaten before was like, you know, Indiana Jones, you know, Temple of Doom, you know, even Last Crusade. This is Crystal Skull, okay? Yes, it's an adventure. There's a good adventure buried deep in there, but it's covered with a lot of crap, alright? To the point where most people don't recognize it. I guess that's an apt description of this. I don't know. Oh, it's going to be the texture with the flavor. And I still have that irony hair taste in the back of my throat. And then this looks like hair. This doesn't help. Oh my goodness! I'm going to title this video "Zombie Brain Stew," and that's gonna get me views right there. This is bad. Okay. Alright, This is a legitimate challenge. I've usually titled these as food challenges. This is a legitimate challenge. It's seafood. Okay, I'm trying to set myself up here. Seafood. Seafood smells fishy.
Seaweed.
Seaweed. Yes, smells like the ocean. Just doesn't smell like the ocean at all. Just, you know what, just for the sake, I want to show you this up close and personal, because this is just not good for anybody. This is not good for, see this? Focus, you piece of crap camera. Looks like, it fell back in. No, I don't want no more Sharkability fin. Alright, I don't know what that is even. I want the glob of scalp here. See that? I'm sure this is the mushroom. They have different. Mushrooms are weird. They have different shapes and stuff. So this is probably a mushroom, since like the little bit that looks like head skin is it's probably the stem of the mushroom. Okay. Which is probably what's permeating all the funk here. So it's mushroom. Mushroom. Okay. Granted, it doesn't have the meaty taste that I'm used to, but mushrooms. Mushrooms. I was right, that was actually mushroom. A lot easier to get down than everything else in that bowl. It still tastes like nasty, but look, that was mushroom. So points to me, because yay. Okay, I know there was something else in here I saw that looked gross. No more hair bits. I don't want to know what that is. That looks like... I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm going to do so many jump cuts, and this is not even going to be funny, man. It's like a 20-minute video already, and I'm going to jump cut this down like crazy, man. Oh, it looks like just black goop. Oh my goodness, and it's like spaghetti tendrils hanging down from the bottom of that. Which I think this is more of the same hair fungus. So if it is, I don't have to eat it. I have no idea what this is. No, the hair fungus is like permeated through everything. So there's like little strands of hair all in it. Why do I want to smell this again? I already know what it smells like. It smells like butt, alright? Actually, if it smelled like butt, that would be an improvement. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I got family over here laughing their butts off at me. My misfortune and pain and possible chucking of up. This is a seafood. It's probably sea cucumber. Think cucumbers, but under the ocean. And plus fish, and so that might not be good, but whatever. All right. Okay, I'm getting used to this, which is, I don't know if that's good or not, but that wasn't that bad. Sort of fibery tasting, the texture rather. There was something in here. Ooh, there it is. There's what it was I saw before. Okay, this might actually be the mushroom as well, but there's just like little, I don't know what that is. It is wiggly and jiggly. It's all wiggly and jiggly. It is wiggly and jiggly. And trippy. So yeah, this may be, this looks more like the mushroom part, so whatever, cheers. Mushroom. There's not spice to this, I don't like it. I think I've combed everything out of here. If there's anything in there I missed, I don't care. I'll be back in a second. I'm going straight up American here, or possibly Canadian, and I'm going straight into these bad boys right here. Okay, maple bacon. After all that hair soup, okay, I'm freaking maple bacon, baby. All right, now, as I said before, I have frosted these, and they had little crunchy bits of possibly bacon something on top. They smell like maple. I don't get too much of the bacon other than from the little crispy bits on top there. These are sort of soft. I hope I got the ratio correct and I mixed it properly before I cooked it. And hopefully I cooked it properly. Baked it in the oven. So I put the frosting on top. And I'm going to try one with the frosting, one without the frosting. So, ooh, big one. So yeah. And there's actually, I think there's like little bits of possibly bacon in this cookie. So yeah, I put bacon in brownies before. Why not? So, That's dang good. Bacon's really subtle. A lot of maple. I like maple donuts. Bacon's in there, but it's like in the back. It's not sort of riding in that weird fifth seat in the station wagon. It's there, but you only see it when you look in your rearview mirror. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's all that hair soup is messing me up. Anyway, so another piece of it. Torture. I'm really dang good. I'll tell you what, nothing's better after a long struggle with eating hairnet soup than a maple bacon cookie by Betty Crocker. I'll tell you that right now. And then Betty Crocker, feel free to use this in a commercial. I just want a top of the line brand new computer. That's all I want for you guys. The money you spend on commercials, I'm sure that's very, very cheap. So you're free to use my quote there, as long as I get my awesome computer. Okay, without the frosting now, which is, these are like I said, they're soft cookies. I don't know if I baked them enough or mixed everything properly. All it called for was one egg and one stick of butter. So nothing's as American like having a whole stick of butter and bacon. That's America. This is the mooncake, which I will show you much better after I get it out of the packaging. This is fruit and nut flavor. I don't know. I think this is a bird on here, which is very, very ornate. I love this. I've not to make fun of the way this looks, but I've actually seen like pressed formed like leather coasters here that have, you know, this kind of it looks like this. No insult whatsoever to this. Now I've been told that these have a steep history. Moon Festival, if I'm not mistaken, is part of it. There's often, even though it does say on here, it says fruit and nut, and 1 egg yolk. I've often been told that this egg yolk is from a duck egg. So I don't know whether or not this is going to taste like the nasty thing I had in the last video, the big salt egg. It said that you're supposed to eat it in wedges, so I am going to cut a wedge out here. Merely to sort of stick with the tradition, I suppose. I'm going to cut it in half first and then cut a piece from that. Let's see, there you go. It seems to be, again, correct me for failing miserably to, I use my own point of reference here. It sort of looks like a Chinese pork pie, what I guess would be the... I don't know if you're supposed to heat these up necessarily, so I'm probably screwing that up. But I am going to cut this further. Yeah, I cut it to like 1/4 of the other thing itself. Now I'm going to smell. The egg has like a little bit of a meaty smell. That is a really like orange yolk there, which it has like a meaty smell, and it's sort of a fruit smell to it. I don't know what kind of fruit this is in. These are not marked for not for individual sale, but they sold it individually. They were like in these tins. I hate to see how much those tins would cost, considering how much this cost, man. I'm not gonna tell you. So it sort of smells like a meaty fruit cake. Except for it smells better than a fruit cake. I don't like fruit cake. I don't care what Alton Brown says. I've never tried his recipe, but if I do, I might change my mind. But commercial fruitcake is crap. Anyway, try this. Wow, that is a plethora of differing textures and flavors, but in a good way. There's a lot of spice. I'm getting almost like similar to the spice, the almost orange rind spice, sort of like the orange marmalade spice that's in regular fruitcake, or mincemeat pies. There's a bit of that. There's like a crispiness, almost like a Rice Krispie, or like water chestnut would be something similar, akin to that. I'm trying to describe it as best I can. The egg yolk didn't really do too much. I'm going to try to separate that out of the next piece just to see what it tastes like by itself. Then you have the nuts in there, and then the shell of the pastry is, from what I can tell, is really good. Looks like it's got almonds. I think it's the nuts that's in there. But let me pick out the... it's really good. Of course, as I say that, I get a waft of nasty stink from the hairnet soup I got over here sitting on the table next to me. Well, here's the piece of the egg yolk from the quarter here I took out. See? Yeah, but so it's definitely egg, but it tastes different. I mean, mostly, obviously, I've only usually eaten chicken eggs. Never had quail, never had duck egg until today. It's actually not bad. All together, all the flavors together work, and it's works well. I'm glad I picked all the desserty stuff to keep after nasty hairnet soup over there. And I'm pretty sure they call it Buddha jumps over the wall because he's jumping over the wall to get away from that soup. I'm sorry, I'm trying to enjoy this mooncake, which is really good. But I can see why these are like a super delicacy and like only out like, like once a year. Fall festivals and that kind of thing with it. Cute little something or other there. Red bean mochi. Now on the back here it says, name red bean rice cake. Ingredients: maltose, sugar, glutinous rice powder, starch, palm oil, red bean paste, which is maltose, sugar, red bean, palm oil. So whatever. Anyway. Let's open that up. Get one of these little guys out of here. Little cute paper cups. It's so cute. Look at cute. Okay. the feel of this is like biscuit dough, like room temperature biscuit dough. That's like the feel of this. It does have like a powder on it, and it has taken the form of the paper it was in very nicely. It just smells sweet and kind of like nothing. It's like sweet nothings. That's what it smells like. Okay. That's weird. It's not bad. I have to say it's not bad. The inside red bean paste actually tastes like Boston baked bean candy minus the peanuts. Sort of like that. If I'm not mistaken. Then again, I think I had a batch of like ones that were really old when I was at summer camp once, so that's probably what I'm thinking of. The texture of this, actually biting into it, is almost like kind of like a gummy, but like one of the more fruity, like real fruit bits or whatever in there, like one of those in a marshmallow, like one of those dollar store nasty formed marshmallows that are supposed to look like Snoopy or whatever. Yeah, that's what the texture of it, but it's actually not bad. It's actually really good. Like I said, the red bean paste is it's sweet. But it's subtle. It's not like all up in your grill with the sweetness. It's really subtle. I like these. Well, I doesn't really say what the red beans are. I'm sure there's like 27 things called red beans. Anyway, very good. I will say that is really a really nice snack. It's probably the rice. Like the gluten from the rice, just making it all spongy and whatever. So to recap everything, I had there's a half moon, moon cake, very good, wonderful blend of 11 herbs and spices, probably more than that. The mochi or mochi, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Please forgive me. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Actually, very good. It's subtle. With the rice stuff, it does have that. Imagine the texture for this. Imagine if it's like I said, one of those, like a Gushers, okay, like a flavorless Gushers. That's slightly sweet. That's what the outside, the shrimp bits. Shrimp? No, rice. Where did I get shrimp from? The baking cookies, of course, are awesome. Then you have Buddha jumps over the wall to get away from this soup or stew. I will never eat that again. However, my dear friend Mike, since you so wonderfully, yeah, I do thank you for sending me the egg for I did the last video. I appreciate that. I'm going to send you a bowl of this stuff, or not bowl, a can. Which, considering how much it costs, you better be grateful. I'm going to try to see if I can get you a can of this stuff. I want to see you try to eat this. I really do. I'm probably going to fool myself. You probably already ate this already. With that said, this is the end of the video. I'm going to eat a piece of cookie. Do everything you need to let me know you like this video. Rate, favorite, comment, subscribe. Tattoo the link on your dog's back. Whatever you have to do, let me know that you like this this video. And if you want to see me eat more weird things, not only can you just merely suggest them to me, there is a link in the description. Please look there, and I'm going to try to tack it onto the end of this video on screen for my Amazon wish list. Please go to that address if you can skim through it, try to find things that, you know, hopefully. This didn't make me gag. I was preparing. You wouldn't believe it. I thought hairnet soup was going to make me barf. Thankfully, it did not. After I eat my cookie here and shut the camera off, I'm going to go and dispose of that in the toilet bowl. So, go on Amazon, pick out some weird crap for me to eat on I Eat Weird Crap, and I will eat weird crap and mention you in the video. I've yet to have anybody do this. Manic Expression, help me out here. Come on, brothers. Anyway, with that said, this is the end of the video. I'm going to eat a cookie. Bye! Find more great videos and blogs at manicexpression.com. Alright, this is the proper burial, which thankfully I didn't have to make the toilet look like that on my own. I sure Smeg do not want that in my trash can. And I'll tell you something right now. If I know Buddhists are vegetarian, and if this is the first thing they have to eat, that explains why they're all vegetarians, okay? If this is the initiation for Buddhism, that explains everything, okay? I'll be eating big handfuls of kale if I had to eat that a lot.